Hi there. It's Esther Herbert in for another video visit, and I am so happy you joined me today. The topic today is something that I find very difficult to talk about because it's hard to do, and it might be hard for you as well. I think it really does benefit our mental health if we participate in exercise. See, so I don't know how long I can last with this 2 pounds going up and down during this video visit, but maybe switching arms might help and so forth. I thought I could be really good and use the 8-pound weight that's here in the house, but I thought, oh my stars, I could do 2 of these and then I'd be exhausted, maybe break out in a sweat. That'd be the end of that. So anyway, this topic is going to be on exercise. And I think that it has been a big part of my life, even though now, as I've gotten older, it's not something I talk about a whole lot. So I was thinking about a topic today, and I thought, well, maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about why I chose exercise. Now, as a child, I was very athletic. I was very competitive. I liked to win anything I participated in, but I really didn't really appreciate, I guess is what I'm trying to say, how much fun and benefit it was at the time. And I guess, everything's wasted on the youth, and maybe that's what happened to me. I was asked to be athletic council president at high school, and my first reaction was, no, thanks, I don't want it, And I said flatly, no, please ask somebody else. But my phys ed teacher was very persistent, and she convinced me that I was the one that she wanted, and I was the one that needed to go to that 2-week camp and get all educated on how to be a president of athletic council. And I went, and with many things in my life, I had the time of my life. I enjoyed the competition, and everything I entered, I won. Certainly not cross-country running, but as you can tell, not really big on that, but I did enjoy everything else. Archery, tennis, you name it, I had fun. So I came back and did that. So you fast forward, and I played tennis in university a lot, and then things started to peter out, and I didn't participate in exercise as much as I should. Then, by having bipolar and so forth, it is a very important link between mental illness, mental disorders, and physical exercise, and how if you're participating in exercise, it'll benefit those illnesses, those disorders. And I didn't really realize that until I decided, it's a small thing, mind you, but I walk every day at work. It's only 7 minutes around the building. I have 2 breaks and a lunch, and I try to do that every day. Now, it's not going to do a lot for the heart rate, which is so important. That gets the endorphins going and you feel better, but it does get me outside. It does get me into a routine, and it is physical exercise. And at times, not very consistent, I'll have to admit, I have did a lot of swimming, and I've enjoyed that. Getting into that routine has been awesome. So I personally need to devote more time to exercise, and maybe you do too. I'm thinking about just recently, in April, I was approached a few months prior to that and asked by the Markham Stouffville Hospital folks if I would participate in the Shoppers Love You Run. So here is the hat to prove that, yes, indeed, I did participate. I was asked to be a captain of a team for that. And once again, my first reaction was, no, I can't possibly do that. But then I thought about it. Not only for the benefit of a 5K, if I could possibly do that, I started training in the evenings and walking just to get ready for it. And then the other huge thing is it benefits mental health for women in York region. I got help at Markham Stouffville Hospital, and I thought, surely I can give back and do that as well. So we raised a lot of money on my team, Stigma Smashers, and I had a great time. So I want to incorporate more physical exercise in my life. I'm here to encourage you to do the same. I had some feedback this week that these video visits are not just about mental health, but they are about all of our health from head to toe. And that was a real thrill for me because I want it to be for everyone. Of course, I wanted to highlight mental health issues, but that was a real thrill because what the purpose of these visits are to let you know that you can cope with life and all of its ups and downs in many different ways, whether it's with pets, being grateful, whether today we're talking about exercise, whatever it might be. I hope that these are encouraging for you because that's the whole purpose of these visits. So just to wrap up, I know I say it every week, but I want to make sure that you're aware on my YouTube channel, under the About tab, there is communication. how you can communicate with me for a speech to your group, and it's about mental health, bipolar, addictions. I'd be honored to speak at your group, and there's the contact information there. Also on the YouTube channel are all of my videos, and you can pick and choose whichever one you'd like to listen to. I appreciate you, and I wish you a wonderful week. God bless.